Hey everybody, Christy Birchfield here. Today we're looking at Ezekiel chapter 16. This is a really long chapter, and as you read through this, it's basically God telling a story. God is wanting people to understand the depth of his love for them and the depth of their betrayal of him. And as he works through this whole story, what you end up seeing through this is truly the character and the nature of God. The story is meant to be a depiction of the relationship between God and the people of Israel. And so that is the intent and the context behind this chapter. So we need to keep that in mind. But the character of who God is never changes. And so just as God has promised the people of Israel that he will never leave them, he is their God. He is going to be their God. And he's going to do the work to restore them. And it says in one of the last verses of the chapter, God saying, "So I will establish my covenant with you, and you will know that I am the Lord." That exact same character, that exact same piece of who God is evident in his covenants with us. Just like with Jesus Christ, when we have our relationship with Jesus Christ, God has made a covenant with each of us. And the character of who he is doesn't change. We are never going to be able to live up to God's expectations of us. We can't. We can't possibly measure up. That is why Jesus Christ had to come. And because he came, because God established that covenant with us, even when we continue to fall short, God is there. God is filling in the gap. Jesus Christ bridged the gap between our failure and God's holiness. And because of the character of who God is, God accepts that gift and has established his covenant with Jesus Christ on our behalf. When we understand that, we can look at a chapter like this and recognize truly the depth of God's love for us and his desire to see us come into his holiness and live through him, allowing him to live through us so that we can demonstrate his holiness to the world. Are we allowing Christ to live through us today?